What's good, YouTube? It's Brazy Plays back with another NBA 2K26 My Team video, and today we're going to be covering a couple things. We're going to be covering a couple free cards we got. I think they're absolutely amazing, so we'll go over them. Also, we repped up, so we'll go over what we got for that, as well as my MT is back up, so I will explain how I got my MT back up to 11 million. But first and foremost, we'll go over the two free cards we got. So we got basically the BAM for free, which I think you was seeing fresh. So we got a locker code for this BAM, and basically you can do challenges that are in your challenges tab under the weekly challenges, and basically you just have to score 83 points in different modes. What I will say is, the only online modes are Showdown, and then as well as Triple Threat Park. Still today, I'm recording this on Saturday night, and still a lot of people do not have their 100 overall BAM yet. So a lot of people are like, if two people both have 99 BAMs, a lot of people are letting each other score with them, and it's kind of cool to see the community coming together on something. So, I mean, if you don't have yours yet, I think if you get in a game and see somebody and you kind of just keep sagging off until you guys get your points and then you play, I've seen that a lot. I've tried to, like I was beating a guy by like 20 points in a showdown game, and I saw he didn't have 100 overall BAM, so I just basically let him score like 40 points with his BAM. So I think if you're winning easily and the guy's not quitting, I might as well try to help somebody out. But yeah, that's the first card we got. We'll look at him. He is very good. He does not have crazy SIGs or anything like that. But let's go to our collection and let's look at 100 overalls, and we'll look at BAM. So he's a 100 overall, so he's basically got 99 everything for stats. The only difference, I will say the Dark Matter is not much difference animation wise, but I think he has like +5 speed and +5 3 and a couple other stats. So it definitely makes a difference. It looks like the only stats that aren't 99 is like his ball handle, his pass accuracy, and they're 98s. So really elite card. He's got an insanely good jump shot. Basically has no SIGs, but at power forward, I know some people might play through their power forwards, but he's more of a screener and a stand in the corner type player for me anyways. And with his release, he's got a really good no dip release as well. So he is absolutely amazing. Would definitely recommend doing the challenges, because overall, most of it, you're just do it while you're playing the game, if anything, because you might as well get 100 overall. That's going to lead me to my next thing. So basically, once you get the 100 overall, the Dark Matter is basically just something that sits in your collection, so you can exchange him. And I'm pretty sure there's a BAM exclusive. Yeah, so basically you can exchange your BAM for 3 legend badges, or if you if you need very specific ones, you could also go to the consumables and exchange him for a pick 2 legend badge. Me personally, I've got pretty much one of every like really good one, so I'm just going to take the 3 to get more legend badges, but we'll go ahead and do that as well. But yeah, that's one of the good things about getting the 100 overall. You're basically getting 3 legend badges for not really doing anything crazy. So let's just go real quick and open that up and see what we can get. But yeah, overall, I think this is really cool. I think BAM basically kind of forced 2K's hand and made them have to release something. So we do get 3 decent ones. Physical Finisher and Post Powerhouse are good. Posterizer is also really good, so not going to complain there. But yeah, I think BAM kind of forced 2K's hand by having an 83-point game to basically force them to give him a card, which is really cool. Like I said, I'm glad they did that. It'd be cool if he had SIGs, but overall, he's going to be on a lot of people's squads for the foreseeable future with him being 100 overall. He is undersized, but overall, that's not, I don't think that really runs the card by any means. Other than that, we also got probably the best, if not one of the best college cards that we've got so far in the I don't even know what you want to call this, like the college grind, which is Darren Peterson. He is point guard eligible at 6'6". He's got really good stats, a really good jump shot. I think it was either Ty or JC compared him to basically a point guard or a undersized point guard, Tracy McGrady. And I think that's kind of a good comparison. His jump shot's really good. It kind of feels like Tracy McGrady in old 2Ks. So he is very good. Would definitely recommend getting him if you do not have a point guard or need a point guard. And I think honestly, for most people, he could play at shooting guard. So we'll go look at we'll cover a couple things real quick. So the other thing is my MT being up. I bought Wemby. If you haven't been following along, I did sell him for one major reason. I lost a little bit of MT. He sold for 2.7 million, but the reason I sold him was basically because there's a lot of rumors that March Madness is going to be some crazy drops, crazy festival, and overall I see the prices of those cards going down how it is, and I wanted to go ahead and get as much out of him as I can, and that way maybe I could buy like a Zach Edey when prices drop a little bit more on some of the really top tier cards. So that was kind of my thought process. I played with Galaxy Opal Wemby. At this point in the game, he's still very good, don't get me wrong, but he is not what he was when I originally had him when he first came out, because a lot of cards, everybody's running Dark Matters at their bigs, or at least really good Galaxy Opals. So even a card like Kevin Garnett with his stats, he is going to get a lot more contests than early game when you were playing diamonds and pink diamonds. So that's kind of why I sold the card, because I still got 2.7 million back from him. I lost probably about 500k total after tax. Not a huge loss, but overall wanted to be kind of smart about it. But this is how I'm doing my lineup right now. I was going to leave Draymond in and maybe put Darren Peterson as my backup shooting guard, but I really like this James Harden. I know maybe everybody doesn't love him, but I think he is very good offensively. Losing Draymond's defense is kind of bad, but overall it's my bench unit anyways, and I have good defensive bigs, so keep the scoring with Tom Chambers, Peterson, and James Harden. So I don't know if this will be it for the foreseeable future, but for right now, I think I'm going to keep running this. Had a lot of luck in Showdown with this team. I've went on like a 3 or 4 game win streak, so I'm going to keep it for now, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. So the next thing, we upped our rep to Diamond 2, which is one of the bigger ones because you get the 250k MT. That makes up a lot for Wemby. And also one of the things you do get is this 40, or basically every takeover in the game. Now, some of these like takeovers like the Savants and the other ones, they sell for a really good amount, but a lot of the gold ones period sell for a good amount. So I mean, when you get to this part or this rep level, you can make a lot of MT from doing this. So I definitely recommend like paying attention. Don't quick sell any of the gold ones. I really don't think there's any silvers or bronzes that have really any value. So those I guess you could quick sell, but like the triple threat, the Savant, I forget what some of the other ones, 3-point architect I think is one of them. Yeah, 3-point architect. Basically any of the ones that have planes are going to go for at least 5. Some of them I think go for closer to 10,000 MT, and like I said, any of the gold ones you might be able to get 2,000 plus, some of them probably 5,000. So I mean, realistically you can probably make off this pack alone, or off this alone, probably make close to 100k I would assume. And Chef's another one, but even like this Gifted Hands probably sells for at least 2,000. And I don't know if that's one of the good ones or if it's just like decent, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just going to quick sell all these bronzes because they have basically no value to me. But yeah, overall, like I said, we're going to go into the shoot around real quick, look at these guys' releases. But like I said, I would definitely recommend both these cards going and getting them. Mainly just because I think they can play from most of the community. I've seen a lot of these cards in the last couple of days just playing online a little bit. And like Peterson, his release, I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but it's definitely very easy to green. It feels kind of natural. It's not like insanely quick, but it's a really good off the dribble jump shot. And especially being a point guard / shooting guard, I think you need a good off the dribble type jump shot. So check out his no dip. It's not crazy. He doesn't have like a cheesy no dip, but it's I've hit a couple where like it just feels like you're in his face. I don't know if it's just the animations he gets, but yeah, I mean overall he is very good. We'll look at Bam real quick. Bam's no dip is one where if he's standing in the corner and they're not on deny, you can cheese and get some of those. So like he's one of those cards where if someone's just playing off ball and kind of sagging in the corner, you can basically make them pay for that by using a card like this. So I think in the last game I played, I scored like 29 points with Bam, and I think I missed only like 1-3, and almost all of his points were off threes. So, and another thing too, with him having basically 99 speed, a lot of the cards or a lot of power forwards you're going to go against aren't going to have that level of speed. So you can get a lot of blow by animations. He has good dunk animations. He gets a lot of like chase down type blocks as well. But overall, he is very, very good. So definitely recommend grabbing him. I'd recommend grabbing both the cards. But yeah, let me know too what you guys think about the no dip. I've kind of seen mixed thought processes on it. I do think it's starting to get to the point where it's kind of scary, because looking at the end game, like a lot of in-game cards are going to have really cheesy releases, and when you add the no dip in, I feel like the whole game is going to be basically cards like Tom Chambers and Andre Kirilenko, basically everybody just throwing the corners and no dipping. And that's a little scary, but at the same time, I do think it's nice to have for people that off ball, or playing against people that off ball and people that are cheesing on their own right on the other side. So I think it's good to have in the game, but I definitely do think if it's not kind of done right at end game, it's going to be a very interesting end game to say the least. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm kind of curious what the community thinks and kind of people's opinions on no dipping, because like I said, I think it's cool. I like the concept. I like having different stuff to do in the game. But yeah, like I said, some of these releases are borderline uncontestable, no matter if you're sitting there standing right in their face or not. So it's kind of getting a little scary. But yeah, awesome. Or thank you guys for watching, and tune in to the next video.